Hey everyone, welcome back. We're going deep into crypto today.
Oh, yeah.
Looking at some recent developments with some coins that have been making headlines. We got some articles here on Solana, Toncoin, Kaspa, and Hedera, all established players.
Yeah.
But we're also going to be talking about JetBolt, which is a newcomer that's been getting a lot of buzz lately.
Interesting.
Yeah, especially with that impressive pre-sale performance they had.
Right.
I'm really curious to hear what you think about all of this once we break down what's been happening.
Yeah. No, I think it's fascinating to see how all these different coins are navigating the crypto landscape right now.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure.
The market is always dynamic. Prices are fluctuating. Investors are trying to figure out, what the next big thing is.
Exactly.
So let's unpack what's been happening.
Yeah, let's get into it.
And see what we can learn.
So let's start with Solana.
Okay. Yeah.
I've been seeing it mentioned a lot lately, particularly with Coinbase launching these CFTC-regulated futures contracts. I have to admit, I'm not entirely sure what that means for the average investor like myself.
So it's a pretty big deal.
Okay.
The Commodity Futures Trading Commission, or CFTC.
Right.
That's a U.S. regulatory body that oversees derivatives markets.
Gotcha.
And so when Coinbase, a major crypto exchange, launches CFTC-regulated futures contracts for Solana, it signals growing confidence from institutional investors.
Oh, okay.
They're essentially betting on Solana's future performance. Interesting. Which could lead to greater adoption and potentially, impact its price.
So that sounds like a positive thing for Solana.
It could be, but, it's important to look at the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Solana's price has been bouncing around quite a bit recently.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Fluctuating between $164 and $138.
Wow.
Before settling at around $140.
Okay.
It's also important to remember events like the Libri scandal.
Oh, right. A few years back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which raised concerns about the regulatory landscape for cryptocurrencies.
Yeah. Facebook's attempt to launch their own crypto.
Exactly.
That definitely shook things up.
It did.
Yeah.
While Libra ultimately failed, it highlighted the regulatory hurdles that crypto projects face.
Right.
So while the Coinbase news is promising for Solana, it's crucial to consider its price volatility and the broader regulatory environment.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So what about Toncoin?
Okay.
I understand long-term holders are still in the green.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a good sign.
Toncoin has shown some remarkable resilience.
Okay.
Despite all the market fluctuations.
Yeah.
Long-term TON holders have seen a 69% return on their investment.
Okay.
Which is really a testament to its ability to, weather the storms.
Ride the waves.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's particularly interesting is its stable total value locked, or TVL.
Can you explain what that means?
Sure.
I'm not super familiar with that term.
Total value locked refers to total amount of cryptocurrency that is locked up in a particular protocol's smart contracts.
Okay.
Basically, it represents the overall value of assets being used within that crypto ecosystem.
Gotcha.
And in Toncoin's case,
Yeah.
this stable TVL suggests that users are confident in its platform
Okay.
and are not, rushing to withdraw their funds.
Right.
It shows a belief in its long-term potential.
Interesting. So a steady TVL is a positive indicator for Toncoin.
Yeah, absolutely.
What else have you noticed?
Well, their staking rewards are quite attractive right now.
Oh, okay.
With staking, you essentially lock up your coins to help secure the network, and in return, you earn passive income.
Gotcha.
Currently, 29% of Toncoin's total supply is staked.
Wow.
Which translates to a 4.71% annual reward rate.
Okay, so for someone like me who's looking to earn a little extra from my crypto holdings, Toncoin staking rewards sound pretty tempting.
They're definitely worth considering.
Yeah.
Especially if you're, bullish on Toncoin's future.
Right.
And, they've also implemented some network upgrades recently.
Oh, okay.
That have improved its efficiency and overall performance.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to Kaspa.
Gotcha.
This one seems to be on a bit of a roller coaster ride, price-wise.
Yeah.
But I'm hearing there's a lot of trading activity.
Yes, Kaspa's price has been volatile.
Right.
But its trading volume has surged by 140%.
Wow.
Hitting $75 million in the last day alone.
That's a lot.
It is.
Okay.
And this heightened activity indicates strong interest from traders who are buying and selling despite these price swings.
So even with the fluctuations, this increase in trading volume could be a good sign.
It definitely suggests that Kaspa is attracting attention.
Okay.
And it's also been recently listed on the Nexo exchange.
Oh, okay.
Making it more accessible to a wider range of investors.
Interesting.
This increased accessibility, coupled with ongoing technical upgrades, really positions Kaspa as a coin to keep an eye on.
Awesome. All right.
Yeah.
So before we get to JetBull, let's talk about Hedera.
Sounds good.
What makes this one stand out?
Well, Hedera takes a very unique approach with its hash graph technology.
Okay.
It differs from traditional blockchain architectures. Hash graph enables a high volume of transactions per second.
Right.
With minimal fees and energy consumption.
Okay.
Which makes it, much more environmentally friendly than some other blockchains.
So if someone's concerned about the environmental impact of cryptocurrency, Hedera might be a good option.
It's definitely worth considering.
Okay.
And another thing to note is that Hedera's HBAR tokens has several uses within its ecosystem.
Oh, okay.
They can be used for governance, staking, and paying for network services.
Gotcha.
So that makes HBAR a versatile asset.
Yeah, for sure.
Within the Hedera network.
So we've got Solana gaining institutional interest.
Right.
Toncoin offering some really attractive staking rewards. Yeah. Kaspa seeing a surge in trading activity, and Hedera appealing to the environmentally conscious. Now let's talk about the newcomer that everyone's buzzing about, JetBolt.
All right.
What's all the hype about?
Well, JetBolt has been making waves with its impressive pre-sale.
Yeah.
Selling almost 335 million tokens.
Wow. That's a lot of early support.
It is.
Yeah.
It really suggests that people are buying into their vision.
Okay.
And the potential of its unique features.
What exactly are these features that are getting people so excited?
Well, one of the most talked about features is their zero gas technology.
Okay.
Which means there are no transaction fees for users.
Zero transaction fees, that's a game changer.
It is a significant advantage.
Yeah, it can definitely see why that would be a major draw.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And another key feature is its near instant finality.
Okay.
This means that transactions are confirmed.
Yeah.
Almost immediately.
Wow.
Eliminating the waiting time that can sometimes be frustrating on other blockchains.
For sure.
They've also integrated a SocialFi aspect into their platform.
Oh, okay.
Allowing users to connect and engage with each other while earning rewards.
So it's like combining social media with cryptocurrency.
Yeah, it's definitely a novel approach.
Yeah, that sounds pretty innovative.
And they're also developing an AI-powered news aggregation tool.
Interesting.
That will curate crypto news from various sources and categorize it by market sentiment.
Oh, wow.
Which helps users stay informed without feeling overwhelmed.
So it sounds like JetBolt is packing a lot of innovative features into its platform.
It is.
Yeah.
It'll be really interesting to see how they leverage all these features to compete with the more established players in the market.
That is the question, right?
Yeah, it's like a classic David and Goliath scenario brewing in the crypto world, where JetBolt is aiming to disrupt the status quo. The question is, can this newcomer truly challenge the giants?
That's the big question.
Yeah.
And one that we will explore further after a quick break.
All right.
Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back to dive deeper into JetBolt's potential.
Okay.
And whether it has what it takes to take on the established players in the crypto arena.
Looking forward to it.
All right, so we've laid out the landscape.
Yeah.
We've got established players like Solana, Toncoin, Kaspa, and Hedera, each with their own strengths. And then there's JetBolt, the newcomer making waves. I'm eager to dig deeper into JetBolt's potential, especially against such, established competition.
It is a fascinating matchup for sure.
Yeah.
You got these giants who've already kind of carved out their space. And then you have JetBolt coming in with a completely different approach.
Yeah.
I mean, they're zero gas technology and near instant finality. Those really address some major pain points for crypto users.
Yeah, no argument there.
High transaction fees and slow confirmation times have been frustrating people for years.
Absolutely. I've definitely felt that sting myself.
Yeah.
But innovation alone doesn't guarantee success in the crypto world, right?
No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Adoption is crucial.
Right.
I mean, think about Bitcoin. It's become so valuable because it's widely accepted.
Yeah.
And used for transactions.
For sure.
For JetBolt to really take off.
Yeah.
It needs to build a strong user base.
Okay.
And demonstrate real-world utility.
So how do they achieve that? I mean, their pre-sale numbers were impressive, But it's still early days.
It is early, but that pre-sale success is a strong indicator of initial interest.
Okay.
And, they're not just relying on hype.
Right.
Their SocialFi strategy, integrating social networking features into their platform, is a clever way to build community and engagement.
Right.
That could be a significant driver of adoption, especially among younger generations who are already very active on social media.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Creating that sense of community can be really powerful.
Absolutely.
And what about their AI-powered news aggregator?
Right.
Could that play a role in attracting users?
Absolutely.
Okay.
In the fast-paced world of crypto, staying informed is crucial.
For sure.
By providing a tool that curates and analyzes news from various sources. They're offering real value to users.
Right.
Can help people make more informed decisions.
Yeah.
And that's something any crypto enthusiast can appreciate.
Absolutely.
Right.
So we've talked about innovation and adoption, but you mentioned earlier that luck also plays a role.
Well, yeah. So crypto market is notoriously unpredictable.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
A tweet from a celebrity,
right?
A sudden regulatory change, or even like a viral meme can send prices soaring or plummeting.
Wow.
It's a wild ride. And sometimes being in the right place at the right time can make a big difference.
It definitely adds to the excitement, that's for sure.
It does.
But even with luck, JetBolt still faces the challenge of going up against these established giants. How do they stack up against Solana, Toncoin, Kaspa, and Hedera?
That is a tough question.
Yeah.
I mean, Solana, as we discussed, is attracting major institutional interest.
Right.
Which is a huge advantage.
For sure.
Toncoin's staking rewards and focus on network upgrades are appealing to a different segment of investors.
Okay.
Kaspa's unique DAG architecture and high trading volume position it as a potential disruptor. And Hedera's emphasis on sustainability resonates with environmentally conscious users.
So each of these players has a distinct appeal.
They do.
Where does that leave JetBolt?
Well, JetBolt is aiming to carve out its own niche by addressing those common pain points, transaction fees and confirmation times, while also building a strong community through its SocialFi approach. It's a bold strategy.
Yeah.
And it'll be fascinating to see how it plays out.
It's like a high-stakes poker game.
It is.
Watching these different players make their moves.
Yeah.
But what does all of this mean for our listener?
Right.
How can they make sense of this complex landscape?
Yeah.
And potentially find opportunities?
That's the key question.
Yeah.
It's important to remember that crypto is still a relatively young and evolving space.
Okay.
There's a lot of potential.
Yeah.
But also a lot of risk.
So what advice would you give to someone who's interested in exploring these cryptocurrencies further?
Well, first and foremost, do your research.
Okay.
Don't just rely on headlines or social media buzz.
Right.
Dig into the details of each project. Understand their technology, their team, their goals, and their challenges.
Yeah.
Consider your own risk tolerance.
Okay.
And investment goals.
That's sound advice. There's a lot of information out there. But it's essential to be discerning and critical.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to ask questions.
Okay.
Engage with the community. Join forums. Read articles. And, don't be afraid to reach out to experts or developers.
Right.
If you need clarification, the more you learn, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions.
Great advice.
Thanks.
Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about the individual coins in a little more detail.
All right.
What are some of the key takeaways for each one?
So let's start with Solana.
Okay.
While it's gained significant institutional backing and boasts those fast transaction speeds, its price volatility and past challenges are worth noting.
Right. Okay, what about Toncoin?
Toncoin offers attractive staking rewards.
Yeah.
And has shown resilience in a turbulent market. But its overall adoption rate remains a key factor to watch.
Okay. Kaspa.
Kaspa.
It seems to be generating a lot of buzz.
It is.
With its recent price movements and technical developments.
Yeah. Kaspa's high trading volume and innovative DAG architecture make it an intriguing option for those who are comfortable with higher risk and potentially higher rewards.
And Hedera, what are its key strengths?
Hedera's focus on sustainability and its unique hash graph technology
right.
are appealing to a growing segment of investors who prioritize environmental responsibility and efficient transactions.
And finally, JetBolt. What should our listeners be aware of?
So JetBolt's zero gas technology, instant finality, and SocialFi approach are certainly disruptive.
Right.
But it's important to remember that it's a young project with a lot to prove.
Yeah.
Its success will depend on its ability to execute its vision, attract a large user base, and navigate the challenges of a competitive market.
So a lot of potential, but also a lot of unknowns.
Exactly.
It sounds like there's something for everyone in this crypto landscape.
Yeah, I think so.
Depending on their, individual risk tolerance and investment goals.
Right.
But we've been talking about these specific coins, and I'm wondering if we can zoom out a bit and talk about the bigger picture.
Okay.
Blockchain technology is often hailed as revolutionary.
Yeah.
But what does that really mean for the average person?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
We tend to focus on the investment aspect of cryptocurrency.
Right.
But blockchain technology itself has the potential to transform many aspects of our lives.
Can you give us some examples?
Sure. Yeah.
What are some real-world applications of blockchain? Beyond just digital currency?
Absolutely. So blockchain can be used to create more secure and transparent supply chains.
Okay.
Track the provenance of goods.
Interesting.
Improve voting systems.
Wow.
And even revolutionize healthcare record management.
Okay.
Its decentralized and immutable nature makes it ideal for applications where trust and security are paramount.
Wow, that's pretty mind-blowing. So while we're all excited about the potential of these cryptocurrencies, the underlying technology itself could have an even bigger impact on our world.
Exactly. We're still in the early stages of exploring blockchain's capabilities.
Yeah.
And I think we'll continue to see innovative applications emerge.
Right.
In the coming years, it's a truly exciting time to be following this space.
For sure.
Both from an investment perspective and a technological standpoint.
It sounds like we're just scratching the surface.
I think so.
Of what's possible.
Yeah.
But before we get too carried away with future predictions, I'd love to hear from our listener. Which of these coins, or perhaps blockchain applications, have piqued your interest the most? What are your thoughts on the potential of this technology? So we've covered a lot of ground today, from specific coins and their potential to the broader implications of blockchain technology. It's fascinating to think about how this space is evolving and what it might mean for the future. But we'd love to hear your perspective. What are your thoughts on all of this?
It's always intriguing to hear what aspects resonate most with our listeners. What's standing out to you as particularly interesting or surprising?
Well, we've talked about investment, potential technological innovation, community building, and even the environmental impact of different cryptocurrencies. There's a lot to unpack here, and it's all interconnected.
I think what we're seeing is a convergence of finance, technology, and social trends. Cryptocurrency is no longer just a niche interest. It's becoming increasingly mainstream, and that's driving a lot of innovation and discussion.
And speaking of innovation, I think it's important to highlight that while we focused on these specific cryptocurrencies today, the real game changer is the underlying technology blockchain. It has the potential to disrupt so many industries and change the way we interact with the world.
Absolutely. Blockchain offers a level of transparency, security, and efficiency that we've never seen before. It's not just about digital currency. It's about reimagining systems and processes across various sectors.
It's exciting to think about the possibilities, but it can also feel a bit overwhelming. Where do you even begin to explore the potential of blockchain beyond cryptocurrency?
A great starting point is to think about areas where trust and transparency are critical. Supply chain management, for example, is ripe for disruption. With blockchain, you can track the journey of a product from its origin to the consumer, ensuring authenticity and ethical sourcing.
That makes a lot of sense. And what about voting systems? Could blockchain make elections more secure and transparent?
It's certainly a possibility. By leveraging blockchain's immutability, you could create a tamper-proof record of votes, reducing the potential for fraud and increasing voter confidence.
And you mentioned healthcare earlier. How could blockchain revolutionize that industry?
Imagine a world where your medical records are securely stored on a blockchain, accessible only to you and authorized healthcare providers. This would streamline data sharing, improve patient privacy, and potentially even accelerate medical research.
It sounds like blockchain has the potential to address some of the biggest challenges we face as a society.
It certainly does. And as more developers, entrepreneurs, and organizations embrace this technology, we're going to see incredible advancements in the years to come. It's a truly transformative technology with the potential to reshape our world.
It's a lot to take in, and we've only just scratched the surface today, but hopefully this deep dive has sparked your curiosity and given you some food for thought. As you continue to explore the world of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology, remember to stay curious, do your research, and be open to the possibilities.
And never be afraid to ask questions and challenge assumptions. The crypto space is constantly evolving, and there's always something new to learn.
Well said. That's it for our deep dive today. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the exciting world of cryptocurrency and blockchain. Until next time, keep learning, keep exploring, and keep diving deep.